It depends on your conversation you want to have with somebody, Max. Mm-hmm. That's what it depends on. The conversation you want to have. Do you want to have the conversation of being the I'm not even going to say the name, but being the top guy, because if I say the name, it'll turn into a 3-hour conversation. Or do you want to talk about a guy who potentially could have his jersey put in the Raptors and the next guy after LeBron retires? It just depends on the conversation, to be honest with you, because you can.
You hope he'll be able to stay a little bit more disciplined, right, and use his length. But I'm trying to tell you, the Jokic
seems like you need more fouls.
Jokic is a tough match. It's a phone booth fight, man.
Yeah.
He's a body shot kind of fighter.
That's what I'm saying. Tristan Thompson might get minutes.
He's gonna get some offensive fouls though on him, because all that bully, all this. Yeah, we're gonna stop all that tonight.
Who, Keith? Like,
don't
Lakers
matter.
have a small.
We got about 15 fouls to give.
Tell me who is going to give the fouls on? Like, who are you matching up with Jokic defensively when you want to keep AD out of foul trouble?
But we're gonna stay rotating. We're not gonna just put one dude on him.
I get it.
Bodies at him.
I get it, but the bodies are small forwards and guards and stuff.
We're gonna empty the bench. We might even throw LeBron on him here and there, just to we might do that.
LeBron learn how to take it. It's what you're seeing LeBron do with AD right now, but it is set up for the biggest moments. For LeBron to take over in the biggest moments. I think you saw that in Game 6. I think you'll continue to see that as we dig deeper into the playoffs in these critical moments. Not saying that AD can't have explosive-like games, because AD is him. He is him for this team as well. But it is built for these clutch moments for LeBron.
I think 5 is a big number, too.
It's a massive
When you
number.
get to 5, you're ahead of Steph,
number.
You've matched Magic, you've matched Kobe. And it's
not only being ahead of Steph, you beat Steph.
Yeah, you're right, to get there. And it's not just that.
Swing it one way, LeBron James. Look, AD is there because the LeBron James brain trust got him there.
Yes.
This has been a series of chess moves. And what you've been seeing this year is the same thing that you saw from D-Wade and LeBron when D-Wade was like, look, this is your squad. Like, I know it's my squad. I'm secure in myself. In these moments, in the biggest moments, I could take over a game. First off, I mean, LeBron and AD, the situations, even though they're similar, they're very different players, right? Like, I think AD is a generational type player. I think LeBron James is probably the best player the game of basketball has ever seen with Michael Jordan. Fine, 1, 2, whatever you want to do, okay?
See, I don't want to mention a name.
Watching D-Wade.
While you're still one of the best players in the game. You're not along for the ride. You're not like a mascot, right? You're not just a brand name. You are one of the two central pieces, however you want to say it, between him and AD, who got you there. That means a lot.
And he broke the scoring title. He broke the scoring title this year.
So,
but that's why I said, Jay, it depends on what you. It could go either way. If it's LeBron James, he's obviously still chasing the greatness, so to speak, of an argument that people want to have about who's won and who.
Yeah.
5 certainly increases that argument even more, and that would be 11 finals, right? Is my number correct, Jay? 11?
I don't have a number.
I believe that's right, because he is.
I get him confused between him and Tom Brady.
6, 07, 4 with the Heat is 5.
I think it's 11.
4 with the Cavs is 9. Yeah, 10. This would be the 11th. 11 finals
So, 11
across 3
finals.
different franchises.
So when you start having that conversation, 11, even though the number might not be 6, it might not be undefeated, it is 11. And then, you talk about 5.
Are you all the way in the back? Okay, come get up here. Right? So I think when LeBron James decides to retire, if they are able to get 5 this year, then you can start having that conversation. All right, AD, can you drive the car daily?
Yeah, it's
a responsibility to do that, man. It's tough.
I'd say AD is more like the engine, or a very important part of the engine. It used to be LeBron was the engine, the powertrain, and he steered. Now it's like AD is what powers it, but LeBron is still driving, right? I don't know that AD will ever drive. First of all, he's not a ball in his hand guy. He needs someone to get him the ball. So I don't know if he's ever going to drive. He may always
AD's future, about him being one of the big bigs that get his jersey retired in the Raptors. Is he really going to take over long term for LeBron James? It's just different conversations that you could have. So I feel like both of them, to a degree, needs it.
Yeah, I mean, they could. It's about if they get it, what does that mean? So I've always looked at LeBron as the driver, the day-to-day driver of the car, right? Like LeBron's the one getting in the driver's seat, like, yo, we going today, let's go. And sometimes he'll look over and he'll see AD, and sometimes he'll be like, AD, you in the back? You not in the passenger seat with me? So it's like, and moving forward, that's how I just see that relationship working. You know what I mean? Sometimes, because we talked about this.
Is he in the third row?
Another driver eventually.
But that leaves a different
that's
blueprint
easy.
on the game. That's a different DNA print. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? That's why they're different.
Finding another passenger or another driver, that's easy. That's not going to be hard at all. When you got somebody like an AD, it's hard when you don't have anything. But when you got something like an AD,
but Key, it's never been this way for the Lakers. Who went first? Kareem because of age, Shaq because of trade.
But they've always had something.
Yeah, but wait a minute, Key. They kept the driver in both cases, usually because the driver was younger. Magic and Kobe were younger than Kareem and Shaq. So you had to replace Shaq and Kareem in one way or another and make the playoffs and get to the second round. But get to the conference finals, win a championship. That's hard.
It's many guys like Jay that plays Jay position that would love to play with an Anthony Davis.
Dame.
Drew Holiday already did. They never got to a conference finals.
Yeah, but that's not. But
They
that's,
got to a conference finals.
Pelicans?
Yeah, they did.
Maybe one.
Played,
one.
Yeah, when they beat Portland.
Yeah, one. Right.
Dame,
I always forget. I've forgotten that on this show before, too. Yeah, one.
Dame would love to play with AD.
But there's a Dame. There's other guys that's under contract somewhere. It's the Lakers, man. Let's be honest.
100%. But what I'm saying, Key,
that's a shot I do know.
This is what.
Well, it's actually a shot at Spike Lee.
This is what I asked the callers before 888-SAY-ESPN, and we're going to take some calls.
Leave Spike alone, man.
This is what
Orange and blue skies.
This is what I asked before, and this is why. I get Dame, this one, that one. You pair them with AD, they could do damage. There's a difference between being just a powerhouse and a team that can win a championship, or that does win a championship. The Lakers have won a championship with LeBron and AD, and another championship with LeBron and AD. That's what I'm saying about LeBron's value. How much credit does he deserve right now for what's happening? 888-SAY-ESPN, KJM. LeBron is actually the guy with the most size.
Exactly.